Morning, Burt.
Good morning, Ernie.
So, what's the scripture for today?
Today's scripture is 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 2 through 10, otherwise known as chosen by God.
Chosen by God?
Yes, Ernie, chosen by God. It reads as follows. As you come to him, the living stone, rejected by humans, but chosen by God and precious to him, you also, like living stones, are being built into a spiritual house, to be a holy priesthood, offering the spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ.
Burt, what does this mean?
Well, Ernie, picture a brick house, and each of one of us as a brick in the brick house. We, as living stones, become part of the spiritual house by our actions taken through Jesus Christ.
Actions taken through Jesus Christ. What kind of actions, Burt?
Well, Ernie, an example of these actions you can read about in the Scriptures. In the Scriptures, we read that Jesus Christ always went about doing good. He was constantly serving others. He spent time with the sick, the afflicted, the sinners, and the poor. He taught, healed, and loved all who came unto him. When we strive to treat others like Jesus did, we learn more about him and become more like him.
Oh, so when you come across a situation, just ask WWJD.
WWJD?
Yeah, what would Jesus do?
Oh, yeah, right. That's right, Ernie. For in the scripture it says, "See, I lay a stone in Zion, a chosen and precious cornerstone, and the one who trusts in him will never be put to shame. Now to you who believe, this stone is precious. But to those who do not believe, the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone, and a stone that causes people to stumble, and a rock that makes them fall. They stumble because they disobey the message, which is also what they were destined for."
Burt, what's a cornerstone?
The cornerstone, also known as a foundation stone or a setting stone, is the first stone set in the construction of a masonry foundation. All other stones will be set in reference to this stone, thus determining the position of the entire structure.
Oh, wow.
But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Once you were not a people, but now you are the people of God. Once you had not received mercy, but now you have received mercy.
Okay, so let me see if I understand this. We can become living stones in the spiritual house of God by our actions taken through Jesus Christ, the chief cornerstone, which the builders had rejected. Burt, who are the builders?
A good example of the builders at the time would be the Pharisees.
Oh, okay. So this rock made the rejectors stumble and fall because they disobeyed the message given to them by Jesus Christ.
Yes, Ernie. That is a pretty good summary of this scripture.
So in other words, they rejected the rock that caused them to roll.